Hello everyone and welcome to a repair video of this Orchid Righteous 3D. I always like this logo here at the back. This card got bumped here in the corner and we'll have a look at this under the microscope in a moment. Now this card also came to me with all the Voodoo 2 cards that you have seen recently, and it comes from a scrapyard in Germany. So yeah, people still find these very gorgeous old 3D accelerators. If you find one, just preserve them. They are so easy to fix, most of them at least. And before we jump in, let me thank today's video sponsor, PCBWay. We'll hear more about them once we get closer to fixing this card. Okay, so today we have a Voodoo 1 from Orchid. A Righteous 3D that has a problem on the TMU chip. So yeah, here we have a few loose pins in this corner, and well, these pins look not too good, and there's one pin missing. There it is. So we need to get rid of the plastic body. Let's see. So there's a trace coming out of this pad, which is already telling me that this is not ground. So this is a data pin, which goes probably to this one here. Here is a resistor array, and most likely it goes in here and then connects to this pin and continues through this 4.7 kilo ohm array. So that means we definitely have to add a new pin to this card. Let's start. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, let's first tin this stub of the pin, and I will put a small wire there. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is perfect. Okay. Now we need to get rid of the coating that is on this wire. Okay, very nice. Okay. So this is much easier to attach than on a Voodoo 2 because these pins are not as small. Now I think I have no gap under the wire. Now I can form the pin. Now before we continue, let me thank PCBWay for sponsoring today's video. If you follow my channel for a while, you know that there is, for instance, the MIDI Forge Sonata, a memory expansion board for the all-64 sound cards from Creative. There is also the Minuet. This is an 8 MB version. And, well, you can also use PCBWay's 3D printing services if you're in need of a new bracket for your Voodoo 2. Now this one has one, but these brackets sometimes are removed when they are found at the scrapyard. Just let PCBWay print them for you, and then you can just add them back to your beloved Voodoo 2 cards and it doesn't feel that bad that you miss the bracket. All my projects are hosted over at PCBWay's shared project space. So if you want to build one of them yourself, you're very welcome to order the PCBs and start building today. PCBWay's services don't end at 3D printing or PCB fabrication. They also offer CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, and injection molding. And now, let's move on with our Orchid Righteous 3D. So, and we also need to fix these pins here. Okay, this is loose, so we can move these. This one here is attached, okay. Then let's just align these pins before we solder them. Something must have hit this card very badly in this corner. This usually happens when, I don't know, scrapyard and it's just thrown around. This card is from the scrapyard, not from my scrapyard, from a scrapyard in Germany. So this one is okay. Now this pin. It's okay. Next one. Should also be okay now. Now here we have to be careful because I think these pins are already quite weak. I do not want to put too much pressure on them. They may just break and I don't want to solder another pin today. Okay, these ones I will use with tweezers. I'll just bend them in place and solder them. There's no need to overbend them. And then we can attach our last pin and then this repair is complete. So yeah, it's a very simple repair just because there is a pin missing. I don't have to either replace or throw out the card entirely. I also want to avoid to expose the pads with too much heat because they will lift from the PCB. Okay, we're almost at our terrible pin here in the corner. Okay, so this one is fixed and now this guy here. Whoops. I think this should have done it. Let's inspect closer. Okay, I think this is okay. They're all reattached. Nothing is touching each other. Yeah, and they're firmly attached. That's good. Okay, so let's cut our last one. I think we cut it here. This is a good place. There we go. Very careful. And now let's attach our new pin that we made out of a wire to this pad. And that is it. Our repair is complete. Now just clean this up and then we'll test the card and see if this was all that this card needed. Well, I think, hey, we have a Voodoo card. Let me just install the drivers quickly. Nice. So our 3dfx driver finds our Voodoo 1. Okay, so new 3D benchmark. We go with our 3D accelerator, 640 by 480, double buffering. That's a very good sign. And that's just perfect. So our Voodoo 1 is working. It's a little slow. We have 4 megabytes, 2 megabytes on the frame buffer and 2 megabytes for textures. The Voodoo 1 does its job, and that's great. So we saved another Orchid Righteous 3D. Resolution is 640 by 480. It's a little bit chopped on the top and bottom. This is a Pentium 3 1000. Let's see if the memory works. No artifacts.
First multi-kill.
The Voodoo 1 was released in 1996. It was latest was December, I think, or something like that. And this game was released in 1999, I want to say. So yeah, our pin seems to be doing its job. Our Voodoo is working. If you enjoyed the video, please give this video a like, and if you want to see more of that, then consider subscribing to my channel. And this is all I have for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.